Welcome back. Today we're going to do a nice little simple painting that anyone can do if you're new to painting or if you're a more intermediate or advanced painter. Now, let me run the colors across the screen that you'll need to paint along with me. While you're doing that, let me tell you what you caught me here. I was applying my liquid white, as I always say, um, add a thin layer. You can't add too much liquid white here, and just go across it just in case you might have too much. And this also allows for the liquid white to be spread out evenly. You want that even distribution of the liquid white. You want it to be all even, just like that. So I have a 16 by 20-inch canvas, like usual, and they probably run all the colors by now. So let's get started. Let's go ahead. Let's go into a little bit of same dirty brush, a little bit of Prussian blue. Tap it. You see how I'm pulling it out so much just so it's less paint and an even distribution. Come up here. Prussian blue is usually a dark color. Since we tapped in very few amount of Prussian blue, you could barely even see it. So that's what I want right now. Of course you could see it on camera, but it's harder to see it in person. There we go. Glow it up a bit. And I want a little darker areas than others. So maybe right here comes one, maybe another, blends in. Maybe over here. Okay, well, I like that. Let me get a little bit of that bluish. Come up here, let's sneak in a little bit of water that might be in here. Okay, I'm going to some more paint, darken that up. And I'm just putting the base tones because I'm planning to do maybe like a waterfall. We could always change it. Just blend it out. Okay. Keep it. Give it a little bit more pigment to your sky. Go across. Okay, I think that's good. So I noticed in the process of painting, I had a couple brushes here and I already got white paint on them. So before we go any further, I'd like to just wipe it off, try to clean it, try to get all that off. Work decent. Well, we're gonna need one of these brushes. I'm gonna go for the smaller brush though. And instead of using the palette knife, let's use our brush to mix up the paint. Little phthalo blue, little crimson, blue crimson, a touch of yellow, Okay, let's come up here. Maybe there's some land that comes just down. Okay, maybe another one. It's just having its time of its life, having fun, just forming. This is where you get your anger out, by tapping the paint on your canvas. That's better than anything else you can do. Okay, just a little bit more. Now, I'm not sure about want reflections, but for now I'm pretty sure I want some. So I'm just gonna pull down some reflections. Okay, let me change the brush. Let's go ahead. Let's get this 2.5 inch. Pull down, go across slightly. Okay. Now, let's go into some yellow. Just a little bit of yellow. Maybe this little bit dark. Not too much, not too little. Tap in a bit more. All the way you created it with the dark color, that color you have to kind of follow for guidance. Just like so. I'll add a personal highlight to that. Just some highlights for the reflection. You gotta have those highlights. Just touch and pull. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's mix up a dark color just to kind of put our land. Okay. Oh my god. Some Prussian blue, alizarin crimson, a little bit more blue, a little bit of greenish yellow, a little bit of white, I like it. I mixed up like a red brownish color, more to the reddish side though. As long as you're satisfied with the colors you mix, then they're perfectly okay. You just have to be satisfied yourself. Okay, let's go ahead and let's pull this out. A little bit of more green. I want more of a brown color now for the highlights. and just a little highlight. Raise it so gentle. Just like so. Okay, let me clean off my knife. Now, here I want to add maybe like some few distant trees. So for that, what I'm going to do, take it through a bit more blue, this purple, purple, this reddish brown color. Okay, load it up good. Wiggle it a bit if you want. What I mean by wiggle is start your brush and just wiggle the bristles and just pull straight through. No, sharpen your bristles like stuck together. Tap here. With just the corner of the brush. Okay. Just like so. And you can lift up less and less and less. Okay. Let's add a little highlight to that. Everything needs its little highlight. Just like with the shadow, it needs its highlight. Okay. We got that then. Now, let's focus around here. Let's pick up this whole paint. Blue, red, green that I had. Just mixing up a bit of all of my colors. Maybe there's a cliff right around here. It goes down here. Maybe right around there better. You can just scrape it in. It's up to you whether or not you want this or whether you want to just change it up a bit. All I'm doing is giving you an idea of how certain things are achieved and letting you do the rest. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's just pull down that color. Just like that. Pull it down. Okay. Same thing over here. Okay, let me wash the brush. We haven't washed the brush in a while now. Remove the excess, rinse it out. Shake off the excess. That's pretty fun to do. Never gets old. Okay, maybe a little bit more brown this time. And just let it glide off. Let your paint just stick on. It'll take what it wants. It'll give you back what it doesn't want. But you have to have a light touch. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Just a few little rocks. A little bit of that brown. Some white. My color has changed quite a lot. And I messed up because I added too much red. There we go. Looks one tone on your palette. Turns out to be a different tone on your canvas. Some white. Different tones will help you out. If you have different tones and shades, it's gonna make it look more interesting, you can say. Maybe pick up a little bit of white, touch of this brown color, and an extra highlight for those that are in very front. Just an extra little highlight, extra little touch. Now, let's go ahead. And let's add a little bit of grass. Did I load it? Nope. Little bit of Prussian blue. Take it through that cadmium yellow. Little bit of crimson won't hurt. Just to tone down that bright green blue color. Okay. Go ahead. Just beat off what you don't need. Come over here. Now, I have a brush that could work way better than right now, which is the oval brush for what I want. Just load it up. Make sure it's loaded completely. If not, it's not gonna give you the effects you want. And it would help to even thin out your paint a bit with your liquid white. Okay, well, I'm quite satisfied with that, at least at the moment. Let me clean my brush. Shake off the excess. That's fun. Now, no, it's a dirty brush. Want a clean brush. I don't want a dirty brush. Let me just dry this brush real good. The napkin and everything to make sure it's not wet anymore. Okay. Just tap the bottom of this. Creates a little bit of mist. Tap the bottom of this one. And go across. It's quite a simple process to simply get that misty area. Okay. Well, now let's come back. Let's get a 2-inch. Tap a bit. Sneak in a little bit of water. Just sneak in that water right there. And instead of using a brush to do your waterfall, with your palette knife, pick up a little bit of white on the edge of your palette knife. Just come across, pull across. You'll get that nice little roll of paint. Come up here. Okay. Just lightly. Lightly, lightly, lightly. Okay. Now we could kind of blend the top out a bit. And if we wanted to, we could mist a bit. Now, let's go ahead. And let's add a little bit of I forgot what it's called. I'm gonna just say foam from the water. I'm not sure if that's right. It's probably not. Now, blend the bottom of it. Lift upwards. Go across and repeat. Okay, come here. Just blend out the bottom. Okay. Oh my god. There we go. I'm gonna blend it out more. Just a bit so it could be smoother. Give it that touch. Now, what we can do is get a fan brush, load it with titanium white, and just push up a few little rocks and water splashing and just a great time there. Keep your water lines pretty straight. You can do water lines with your fan brush, with your palette knife. Just try to keep them straight. Okay? Wisp it. Wisp it. Just like that. Well, that's already a painting, but it's missing the element of something. So, we're gonna continue a bit. A little bit of dark color. Just a little. Let's sculpt here. Let's put in a nice little tree. I always love putting trees in my paintings. Gotta take care of the world because sooner or later it's gonna come to an uh, collapse because of all the pollution we make, and nature won't be the same. It'll be like a lost world. Gotta take care of where we're living in, our environment. Some people think it's a joke, but in reality, time's clicking, and it's up to us to see what we want to do about this situation. Okay, a little bit more yellow. Okay. Okay, we got that in. Let's go ahead and let's do something real quick. And then I'll let you guys go. Let's have a little land that comes right around there. If you want, like, if you put dark first, light first, and you want it to seem dark a bit, just go back and like Prussian blue, which is a dark blue. Load your brush back again with yellow. And that'll look better than whatever it was before. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's load this brush up. Put it through that brown color. And where do we want? Right here. Okay, here lives a tree now. We're gonna call this tree Harold. Harold the tree. You know, as painters, people expect us to be weird and everything. We could get away with it. That's the good thing. We can get away with it. Okay. Tap on a little bit of highlight on that tree. Let me give it some branches. And let me add a bird. Now that I'm at it, I think a couple birds would suit this painting. But I think that's probably it for this painting. I don't see what more you can really add to this painting to make it look better. But if you guys know, drop me a comment. I'd love to hear what you guys think. I'd love to put in some things you guys want to see. And drop me a request of what you guys would like me to paint. If I can do it, I'll try to find someone who can do it. One more. Okay. Well, I think that's about it for this painting. I hope you enjoyed this painting, and I hope you try this painting out. It's a nice little simple painting. More simpler than I would have expected, but it's a nice one. It pushes the painting back with so much how should I say, distance, like with the distant trees, then the land, then the water, the trees, the cliffs, or whatever they are, and then the tree again. It helps push everything back. And people are gonna think it took you a while to do this painting, when in reality, probably half an hour to an hour. Well, I hope you enjoy this painting. And how I said, I hope you try it out. And if you do, send me a photo. I'll be glad to see it and help you improve. Until next time, goodbye.